On today's episode of the 40-Year Sim, we will be seeing Shaq and the Bucks. We'll be seeing Alonzo Mourning and the Heat. Highlights exclusively from those two teams and whatever opponents they face in this episode. It's December 1992 as we see Reggie Miller making that shot for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I am Nutty Sports Gamer, by the way. Let's get right into it. No more wasting any more time. Shaq makes a shot there for the Bucks, 79-76. Detlef Schrempf with the basket right there. But here's Shaq. It's all about Shaq. Alonzo Mourning may or may not show up in this video, but Shaq certainly does. He does miss that shot, however. And the Cavaliers are trying to get a quick bucket here. Schrempf makes that shot, 82-79. 84-79, 5.5 left to go. Here comes Shaq, dominating the paint, making that basket. Check out Shaq here with Anthony Mason on him, and it's not, he can't even try to guard him. 84-81, now Mark Price with the bucket there, but it's back to a three-point game. Mark Price makes that jump shot, 88-83. Kendall Gill to Shaq. Shaq posting up. Kevin Duckworth says, "Get the hell out of here." Makes that bucket there. Now here's Willie Anderson to Kendall Gill to Shaq. Off glass. It's money. Schrempf. Now he's in the paint. He's going to miss that shot. Washburn gets the rebound and put back. 90-87. Cavaliers with a 3-point lead. Willie Anderson handling the ball. Top of the key. With the shot clock winding down. And he just throws up a three. Oh my God, he actually made it. The hell? That never happens. Detlef Schrempf now to Larry Nance. Gets his own rebound and put back. 92-90, Willie Anderson. Shaq's going for the ball, and he doesn't quite nail the alley-oop. Meanwhile, the Cavaliers. There's an alley-oop to Larry Nance, who's still got hops at his old age. And this game is over. The Cavaliers actually take this game 98-90. Mark Price with 26 points. Kendall Gill with 29-10. Shaquille O'Neal with 28 and 12. So he's putting up big-time numbers for a rookie. And yes, this is his rookie season, if you weren't aware. And, I've been pretty excited about this. I've been pretty excited about Shaq. As I was working on the 92 season, I was chomping at the bit. I was like, gotta get Shaq. And now he's on the Bucks, which is interesting, right? I wasn't excited about it. I grow to be very excited about this. Him on the Bucks is going to turn out to be pretty sweet. I'm just going to leave it at that. But here's a shot of him smiling with the ball in his hand because he knows that shot's going to go down. Meanwhile, it's time to check out the Heat and Alonzo Mourning. They're facing the Los Angeles Lakers, December 5th, 1992. Where were you? Bill Clinton was elected president, but he's not officially in office yet. This entire time I've been doing this sim, we had a Republican in the White House. Gary Payton makes that shot, 97-91. Gary Payton of the Heat. 8.5 left to go. Byron Scott gets stripped by the glove. And the glove running the fast break, making that layup. That's what he could do, folks. When we jump into Heat games, it's really about Gary Payton. Maybe some Alonzo Mourning. He kind of doesn't show up, unless I'm forgetting something. Maybe he does show up, but I just want to make it clear. As Byron Scott makes a shot, Alonzo Mourning doesn't really do. He doesn't. His end of the bargain not as nice as Shaq, right? And he's a rookie. And they're both rookies, so I mean, you can't complain too much, but it kind of sucks. Again, I'm pretty sure that's how it goes down. Here's Gary Payton, though, making that basket in the fast break. So it's 101-95. Vlade Divac to James Worthy for the bucket there. 8-point game. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Alonzo has some more highlights tonight than I remember. Clifford Robinson gets a alley-oop here. The thing that I learned is that the Miami Heat has some pretty cool players from editing this. As we see Kevin Willis making that dunk right there, 107-97. They have some cool young players that hopefully will grow eventually, and the Heat could be something by the late '90s. They're just not there yet. They're too young and inexperienced. Meanwhile, the Magic is very experienced. He makes that shot, misses that bucket, but Kevin Willis gets the rebound there and the putback. 16:99. There's a block by Mourning. There's a highlight, and the Heat get the ball back. But man, they let this game get away from them and then some. Did they not? Huh? Payton to Tony Kukoc for three. Kukoc for three. Nice. 116-102. Here's Magic Johnson. Guarded. Misses the shot. Kevin Willis gets the putback. And this game is over. I hung around later than I usually do because I was hoping for some Alonzo Mourning highlights. And at least in this game, he didn't deliver. He had 17 points. I don't know. But I was so excited. I mean, I planned this. I was like, all right, we got to get an episode centered around Alonzo Mourning and Shaquille O'Neal. And so I was really excited to put this together. But then, I don't know. I'll stop bitching, though. I'll stop bitching. Maybe he does have some highlights that I'm forgetting. Yeah, here we go. The Heat versus the Bucks. Alonzo Mourning versus Shaq right there. Alonzo wins the tip-off. Let's see if this game actually turns out to be good. Jay Edwards to Shaq. Makes that basket there. Shaq delivers. Shaq delivers. He blocks that shot. Gets creates the foul. Right? So that's not too great, but still fun to see. Jay Edwards makes that shot there for the Bucks. 4-2. Bucks also have some nice. They also have some nice players. So shout out to this Bucks team for as they're starting to come together. Shaquille against Clifford Robinson. Get the hell out of here. He makes that basket. Now, who is this? Tony Kukoc? Yeah. I don't think so. 8-2. Mourning. Here we go. Mourning versus Shaq. Shaq wins. Shaq gets the rebound. 8-2 still. We got an alley-oop to Clifford Robinson, which is pretty nice. 8-4. And then here's an alley-oop right back at you. Shaq throwing it down. 10-4. Is he going to break a backboard? Probably not, because NBA 2K isn't cool like that. Shaq now dunks it with authority. 14-6. We might not even get to the fourth quarter of this game, but we got to still see some more Shaq. There he is, making that shot over Alonzo Mourning. Chris Childs handling the ball, passing it to Shaq right here, who's got Alonzo on him. And, Alonzo wins that round. Okay. So Zoe is showing some defensive prowess, and there's botched alley-oop by Alonzo Mourning. Gary Payton does make that shot. We are in the fourth quarter. 20-point game, Milwaukee with the lead. I was hoping to get more highlights, hopefully. And here's another one. An alley-oop for Shaq. That's all we need to see, at least, for this go-around. I think we do see another Heat Bucks game later in this video. But, man, Shaq is the man. And I have I might end up with a wealth of Shaq potential thumbnails. That one's nice. I like seeing Alonzo Mourning in the background there in that one. So, yeah, maybe we'll do that. We're right back at it with Shaq, who makes that layup. He's got moves. Rookie Shaq he's really nimble. Here he is up against who's this? Bill Laimbeer. Bill Laimbeer isn't the Bill Laimbeer of old, and he can't guard Shaq. He makes that bucket. 102-95. Shaq is like a atomic bomb in the NBA. As Isaiah Thomas makes that shot, just kind of comes in and dominates right away. Eldon Campbell, by the way, makes that layup. 104-99. The Pistons are they have the lead. Shaq makes that basket, cutting the deficit to 3. Now we got Isaiah Thomas handling the ball. Thomas dribbling, passing it all the way over there, and now Harper has the ball. Harper with the shot clock winding down. Misses, gets his own rebound. Andrew Kennedy for 3. That's good. 6-point game. Now it's a 5-point game. Ron Harper gets blocked by Shaq and Eldon Campbell. So it was a 2-man effort there. Harper with the rebound, though, makes that shot. 111-102. The Bucks might not be able to take this game. because they're down by 9. I mean, they're definitely not, but let's see. We get a shot here. Missed shot there. This game is over. Detroit Pistons will go on to win this game at their home court. And, but we're seeing a lot of promise from Shaq. And one thing I wanted to mention, as I'm tired and I'm trying to keep up the energy, but man, I'm tired. Shaq with 24 points. What I was going to say, at a certain point, we have to be mindful of his weight, of Shaq's weight. And because I do want to see, like, big Shaq, maybe like around the 2000s, right? Maybe for now, he's like slender Shaq, right? Muscular, slender Shaq. But at a certain point in the 2000s, and I'll have to do some research. I'll have to do some research as to when Shaq gets like, I don't want to say fat, but I mean kind of fat. And moving on, Miami versus Detroit this time, 88-87. Thanks to that layup by Isaiah Thomas. Ron Harper misses that shot, gets his own rebound and put back. It's a 3-point game. We're seeing mostly Pistons right now, but in here, here's a rebound. Rodman, he gets a put back, 92-87. Can we see the Heat? Do the Heat have anything to offer? Kasner to Clifford Robinson for the dunk. And yeah, these Heat highlights, again, they have a fun team. It's just we're not seeing morning. That's just something I wanted to highlight here. Bill Laimbeer with that shot right there. They're also just not a good team. They have a fun young group of guys, but they're not there yet as far as like actually being good. Rodman does make that basket there for the Pistons, 96-89. You got Andrew Kennedy passing it to Ron Harper. And Harper, with the shot clock winding down, he gets it out to Rodman, who misses that shot. Harper gets the put back. 98-89. Pistons again. Again, it's mostly Pistons. Harper with that bucket there. 189. Can we see a highlight here from morning? Come on, Alonzo. No. Harper driving to the basket, makes that shot. This game is over. And yeah, I mean, this is kind of how it went. Shaq delivers. Alonzo shivers in the limelight. That makes sense, right? Ron Harper, though, his points per game average has skyrocketed. It's like he's become the number one option for the Pistons as everyone else has gotten a bit older. So that's kind of cool to see. Kind of cool progression. Meanwhile, 16 points for Morning. We saw none of it. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you, Morning. I just want to see you look good. I'm trying to make you look good, and you're making it hard. Mid-December, Bulls are 22-2. They've won 17 in a row. They are rolling. The Bullets are 6 games back. Get the Pistons, Pacers, Cavaliers, Knicks, Bucks, Hawks. Bucks are in the playoff conversation. You got the Hornets at the 9th spot, so they're kind of closing in. They're kind of close to the playoffs. You got the Nets right behind them. Celtics, Magic. Here, 5-16. Not good. Sixers are 3-20, but the Heat, we'll be following them for a few more games, but they are not a good team right now. They have some good players, but they're too young and inexperienced, and they just can't quite put it together yet. Meanwhile, in the West, we got the Suns, the Rockets at 17-5. We got the Lakers and Kings. Mavericks, Trailblazers, Jazz, and Spurs are the top 8. Then you got the Supersonics at the 9th spot, a game back from the Spurs. The interesting note there is the Suns and Rockets tied for first right now. Meanwhile, you got the Nuggets at 8-13. They're still figuring things out with their fun young squad. Timberwolves are 7-15. They already have as many wins now as they did the entire last season. Right? They went 7-75 the previous season, breaking the record for worst team of all time. And they're already better than that squad, so good for them. Gary Payton throws up a 3, misses. It's 89-88, and the Miami Heat are playing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Anthony Mason receives the pass, makes that basket for the Cavaliers. Then we got Rick Kasner passing it to Payton for the layup. Payton is looking good. Payton looks good, and that's fun to see. Payton really, because we haven't really seen too much Payton yet in this sim, so it's nice to see him really delivering. Shrimp makes that jump shot. 92, 91. And maybe this is what Alonzo Mourning is like in the 95, 96. As Mourning does make that basket there, but maybe in like 95, 96, Mourning really starts to dominate. And we get to see a lot more Mourning highlights. Reggie Miller for 3. That's good. 97, 93 is the score. 2 minutes left to go. We got Mark Price to deadlift Shrimp for the layup there. 99, 93. 134 left to go. Ensuing Cavs possession. Mark Price for 3. The price is good. The price is right. Final score 104-96, and like I said, the Heat aren't good. What can you do? Meanwhile, Reggie Miller's numbers have gone up quite a bit this season, averaging 24 points per game. That's pretty nice. And let's move on. Back to the Bucks. Back to the Bucks, where their rookie actually delivers. Shaq makes that basket there. 110-105 is the score. 3:40 left to go. Derek McGee going to pull it for a jumper. Drain it. 110-107. Now here's Kendall Gill missing that shot. Rick Smits with the rebound. 2:35 left to go. Spud Webb to McKee. Makes that shot. It's a 1-point game. Kendall Gill fires back with a bucket there. It's a 3-point game. Spud Webb handling the ball at top of the key. He passes it to Rick Smits. McKee to Kemp for the dunk. Just in case you forgot, Sean Kemp is also a baller. Sean Kemp again with that basket over Eldon Campbell. Now here's Sean Kemp to Webb to Petrovic. And now Rick Smits with the jump shot. He misses. It's a 1-point game. Seattle with the lead, but the Bucks are trying to take the lead. Chris Childs misses that shot. Shaq, though, with the basket there. The go-ahead points. 114, 113, 28.7 seconds left to go. Spud Webb. He's walking. He's jogging. He's going to get it to Kemp. Passing the rock to Kemp. He's going to miss that shot. Gets the rebound. Makes that shot. 115, 114. Seattle with the lead at home. 13 seconds left. I'm rounding up. And we got Edwards, Jay Edwards. Is he going to take the final shot? I would pass it to Shaq, but that's just me. He's going to take the final shot, isn't he? Wow. Damn you, Jay Edwards. Pass it to Shaq. Pass it to frickin' Shaq. That's what the lone Buck. There's a Bucks fan in there at the Sonics game. And they're like, pass it to Shaq. Don't you know? He's got that like Wisconsin cheese. I hope I'm not being offensive to Wisconsinites, but Wisconsiners. I don't know what you call yourselves, but pass it to Shaq. What are you doing out there? You got to pass it to Shaq. That's just how I imagine a Bucks fan would talk. Speaking of the Bucks, we're watching them against the Heat. There's a stolen pass. Steve Smith with the layup there. Look how empty the freaking arena is. There's too many empty seats. They got Shaq. How are they not showing up in droves to see this guy? Shaq gets put back there. It's 88-82. I mean, I guess they are playing the Miami Heat. Maybe it's a weekday. I don't know. Shaq gets the layup there. It's just, come on. Really? That's all I got to say. Really? Shaq makes that basket for the Bucks. 88-86. Miami with the lead, by the way. Gary Payton gets that layup. Extending the lead to 4. Now Gary Payton. He's going to pass it back to Kasner for 3. He misses. Robinson with the dunk, though. 92-86. Can the Bucks stage a comeback? Shaq tries to get things going with the bucket there. A bad 3. I don't know why he did that. I guess the shot clock was winding down. But Bucks do get the ball. And here's an alley-oop to Shaq. Where's the defense? Mourning. Where are you? Mourning, do something already, damn it. There you go. There we go. Yes. Alonzo Mourning with the alley-oop there. 94-92. Mourning with the ball again. He can't make that shot. 53 seconds left to go. The Bucks trying something here. Jay Edwards misses that shot, but Shaq is right there. And he gets the putback. 94-94. It's a tie game. Yeah. Bucks fans at home are saying, man, I should have went to this game. Looks like a pretty fun game with a fun player named Shaq that I'm deciding that I really like him and I should go to more Bucks games. I don't know why I'm not doing that. But Clifford Robinson misses that shot. So the Bucks have a chance to go ahead with a basket here. Chris Childs for the layup. What a move. What a bucket. It's 96-94. The Heat do have a chance. There's 22 seconds left. What do you do here if you're Gary Payton? I think you'd want to take the final shot. Oh, my God. He tries to pass it to Alonzo Mourning. Shaq steals it. And that's game. Gill with 20 points. Shaq only had 17 and 12. Gary Payton with 18 and 10. 194 was the final score there. We got about 12 minutes left in this video. So let's see what we got left to offer you. It's December 17th. Okay, Milwaukee versus Utah. In Utah, Shaq tells the Mormons, hey, have you heard of me yet? I'm pretty damn good. He doesn't say that. That's stupid. McCormick does get a basket there. It's a 4-point lead for the Jazz, actually. They're doing pretty good in this game. Less than 4 minutes left to go. Shaq against Tim McCormick and Hersey Hawkins. Does that matter? Shaq gets the basket anyway. Michael Adams pulls up for the J. He makes it. Chris Childs to Kendall Gill to Shaq. Shaq double teamed again. This time it actually works out for the Jazz. And they get the ball back. 4-point game. Can they expand that lead? Michael Adams says no. Campbell with the rebound. And here come the Bucks. Let's see if they can respond with a score here. There's Chris Childs with the ball at the wing. Now Kendall Gill. Give it to Shaq in the post. Let the big man go to work. He draws the foul. Let's see if Shaq can make these free throws. He can't get that one to fall. It rattles out, unfortunately. Let's see if he can get this one to go in. You know, it's interesting to see even Utah, the arena is not full. Oh, Shaq misses both free throws, but the Bucks do get the ball back. Ensuing possession, Shaq misses that basket. Shaq is missing his baskets, so that's not good for the Bucks. And yeah, I don't think I've ever seen the Jazz arena not full. To their credit, to their fans' credit, their fans show up to games. So 2K, you are lying right now. The Jazz actually have a good team. So there's no way this game wouldn't be sold out. Give me a break. What the hell? They have a good team. They're in the playoffs every year. As Tom Chambers makes that basket. Chris Childs now at the top of the key. He's going to pass it to Shaq, who makes that layup. There you go. 91-87. Less than a minute left to go. We got Jay Edwards pulling up for the jumper. He misses. Eldon Campbell gets the rebound. Draws the foul. Let's see if Eldon Campbell's a better free throw shooter than Shaq. It'll be interesting to see if he is. He does make the first one. And the second one, let's see how he fares here. And the second one does go in. 91-89, 48.3 seconds left to go in the game. We got Tom Chambers trying to drive against Campbell. Misses that shot. Campbell with the rebound. Bucks have a chance to tie it. Let's see if they can do just that with 33 seconds left to go. We see Chris Childs for three. He misses. Rebound, put back Shaq. It's a tie game. Bucks Jazz tie game. Fans are on their feet. Jazz possibly taking the final shot. There is a 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Chambers just dribbling. Trying to drive. Pulls up for the jumper. Misses. Timeout. 4 seconds left. 4.6. Chris Childs. For three. We're going to overtime. Drop a play. That's just an idea, you know. Drop an actual play. and get the ball to Shaq. That's just something that I would come up with if I was the Bucks coach. But this is why I'm not paid to be a coach. I'm just here editing NBA 2K games. So what do I know? Shaq dunks the ball there to start things off in overtime. We got Tom Chambers with the jumper here. So back to a tie game. Chris Childs to Campbell to O'Neal. And Shaq is going to miss that shot, get his own rebound, and get that put back. 95-93, Hersey Hawkins. Botched alley-oop attempt, and the Bucks get the ball back. And here we go with Gill with the dunk. We haven't said his name that much, but Gill can throw it down. Hersey Hawkins with, it looks like Jay Edwards guarding him. Not a good matchup for Jay Edwards. And that layup is good. Chris Childs to Campbell to O'Neal. Oh, why is he out there? O'Neal at the perimeter. And here's a made shot there for the Bucks for Kendall Gill. 99-95, less than 2 minutes left to go in the game. Michael Adams. He's going to pull up for the jumper and drain it. 2-point game. Less than 2 minutes left to go in overtime. Milwaukee with the lead. Chris Childs. Passing it to Shaq for the dunk. It's 101-97. Michael Adams pulls up for the jumper. No good. Chambers with the dunk right there. 2-point game yet again. Chris Childs to Shaq. He makes that shot. Can he get the 3-point play? I guess it doesn't matter. It didn't matter because the Bucks were already winning, and they end up winning this game. Tom Chambers at 32 points. Averaging over 20 a game. 41 points for Shaq. 41. Averaging 23 and 10. His rookie season, just absolutely dominating as a rookie. It's fun to see. Assist numbers could be higher, but other than that, I mean, he's doing everything that you'd want him to do as a rookie. He's doing it, so that's incredible. As we see Shaq versus Michael Jordan. Shaq and the Bucks versus Michael Jordan and the Bulls. There's a basket there for the Bucks. Michael Jordan misses that shot. Horace Grant can't quite get it either. And the Bucks get the ball back. I wonder if the Bulls actually make a comeback here. I'm not sure if they do, but we still have to see this matchup, right? Shaq with the dunk there. 105-93. Over 4 minutes left to go. Scottie Pippen to Michael Jordan for the jumper there. It's a 10-point game. Kendall Gill to, you guessed it, Shaq. Makes that basket. 12-point game. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a close one. But Michael Jordan does make that incredible dunk. 107-97. Who cares about the score at this point? Let's just see some awesome athletes in a video game go to work. Shaq misses that shot after I praised him, which is how it has to go, Michael Jordan now, top of the key, to John Paxson, to Bill Cartwright for the basket there. It's 107-99. Kendall Gill to Shaq, to Campbell, back to Gill, with Scottie Pippen guarding him. And Gill is gonna pass it to Childs for 3. That's good. The dagger. Let's see if we get another highlight from MJ. Can't make that shot. Bill Cartwright can't make that shot. Bucks get the rebound. I wonder why we're still watching this. Is we gonna get an alley-oop for Shaq? Exclamation point on this video. Shaq is awesome in NBA 2K23. We waited 10 seasons for this, but he's absolutely delivering. And if you followed my last video, look, Michael Jordan's averages are going up. Everyone's scoring averages are going up, which is a good thing because in the last video, I think the top scorer of the league was at like 24 points per game, which is incredibly low. That's no longer the case. So I fixed that, and it gets better over the course of the season. But yeah, we have reached the end of this video. Let's check out league leaders, as you see here. Yeah, it was a 28 points per game for Michael Jordan. So this is already working out pretty well. The points per game is actually already pretty much normal. I kept the sliders. So what I did was the sliders for pace and shot distribution. I just went way high with it. So like pace, I made the games faster, and then shot distribution, I made it so that the star players were exclusively getting more shots than they usually get. And I keep it going throughout the season because I wanted to see just how I wanted to make sure that the numbers don't drop off. Is basically what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So that was important, and of course we saw rebounding and assist numbers too, and I talked over it, so it's too late now to go back. Bulls are 26-5 for the year, for the season thus far. Pacers 21-8. This is end of December standings, by the way. Bulls are 21-9. Pistons are 20-9. They get the Bucks at the 5 seed now. Cavaliers, Knicks, Nets. Nets haven't made the playoffs since 1985. They are threatening to make it this year, and the Hawks are 2.5 games back. So the Nets could really get ahead if they were game enough. So yeah, the Nets are kind of in the driver's seat here to try to possibly get a playoff spot. Meanwhile, the Hawks are 12-16. They're kind of falling a little bit. The Celtics aren't too impressive. The Hornets, they're kind of falling off a little bit too. Lost 3 in a row. Celtics actually won 3 in a row, so maybe the Celtics aren't quite dead yet. The Miami Heat are 8-22, which is not great. They ended up not being all that great in this video, but they have some nice players. It's not working yet. It's not turning into wins for them yet. Magic and the Sixers are the worst teams in the East. Sixers are 4-26. Man, they they took the rebuild seriously. They were like, we got to rebuild, and we're going to go all in on the rebuild. And they're sucking pretty bad. Kings, Rockets, Suns, top 3. And you get the Trailblazers, Lakers, Spurs, Mavericks, and Sonics rounding out your top 8. Interesting to see the Kings at the 1 seed now. Rockets at the 2, Suns at the 3. That's interesting. That's what I just said. Yeah. Jazz, meanwhile, all the way out there on the outside looking in, 13-15, right at this moment. December 31st, you get the Nuggets at 13-17, the Warriors at 10-22, and I would think the Clippers and the Timberwolves. The Clippers are actually worse than Timberwolves. That's alarming if you're the Clippers, but they're trying to tank. They're doing that purposely, so they can try to get Chris Webber in the 93 draft. This is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope it delivered. I hope you enjoyed it. Next video, January 1993. More highlights to come. I am Night Sports Gamer. Thank you for watching. Peace out.